as we build up case studies, this is why I'm a huge proponent of taking. I would love to know also you, just like taking work to get case studies when you have no work, finding work for
Exactly.
yourself to build the case studies so that when it's time to hire time, you have a beautiful a cornucopia of examples of how your work drives money. Can you tell us a little bit about like as you were skill building for yourself and then you finally start talking to these people who have jobs? What was that like? Can you give us some
It was
insight there?
it was a struggle. I mean, like it was a struggle when I come to a company and talk about UX, right? People were like, "This guy's crazy. Like, what is he talking about? We don't we're not going to allocate X amount of hours for, like build the UX, a better user experience. We just need a website. What are you talking about?" So it was very challenging for me. I have to convince um, peers, colleagues, bosses. Like I have to go in and kind of like sell this user experience,
But this was
right?
back in
Because
the day when this wasn't a term. Let's preface that.
yep,
Let's
yep,
put
yep,
that out there.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is back when nobody wanted to know about UX and or probably didn't know about UX, and I have to like come in with a plan and say like, hey, we need to include in the estimates that we are providing to the clients, we need to include time for user research and all of this stuff that involves UX, right? And they were like,
Yeah.
oh no, we Ruben, you're crazy, you don't need to do that, and we don't need to do that. But then one person actually gave me the kind of like the approval of like, okay, let's try it your way since you're so desperate to do it this way. Let's see, we're going to give you a project and we're going to take it uh, as a test run type of thing. And then when I did it, the result was like insane. Like the way I handle like the UX plus, because I was like a one stop shop where I did the
Yeah.
UX, I did the design, and I did the development, like the front end development. Um, and we save for that particular project, we save like more than 20K on that project, which is amazing. And then as soon as we did that, then my boss, he was like, "Hey, I want you to just integrate something and do the same thing for all the projects that you work on." So they saw the value that the UX brought in, but I struggle. Like,
Yeah.
man, like I was like in a way that I was like, I should probably give up and just like don't talk about UX because people are just afraid of it. And then if we talk about UX to the clients, they're not gonna get it. So it was
Yeah.
just like pretty hard for me at first. But
I want
then,
to pigeonhole. Yeah, go ahead. But then
yeah, yeah, no, no, go ahead.
no, because I was about to say that one little sliver where once you had proof that what it is that you did to improve the actual functionality or business KPIs or metrics that they were trying to go for, they were like, oh, let's turn the
Yeah,
knob and send some more money that way. So for those of you guys in the audience, I think I'm kind of not re-splaining, but I think what you're saying is for everybody because there was some portfolio questions like how important case studies are, not just
oh,
from a beauty standpoint or you're proud of your actual digital work, but
yep,
the actual impact that your work had on the business is huge because I'm assuming like from that one story you just explain you just told us that next thing that you were going to explain was as I started to build and I'm going to let you finish it, but as we build up case studies, this is why I'm a huge proponent of taking I would love to know also you, just like taking work to get case studies when you have no work, finding work for
exactly.
yourself to build the case studies so that when it's time to hire time, you have a beautiful cornucopia of examples of how your work drives money. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, guys. You picked the dictionary up on me, but do you follow the same line of thought there?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, this is something that I will give kind of like towards the end of this live, where I'm gonna give you like my tips of how to transition from graphic design to UX. I will give you like five to 5 to 8 tips of the things that you need to have in order to make that transition. And one of them is actually that it's creating having a strong portfolio with case studies. And now that you mention that, it's like, remember back then when I was doing this presentation and I had data to back up what I was doing. Um, data is, we can leverage data. Like, we do that all the time now. Like that's our go-to for making design decisions and everything. Back then it was just like, oh, I like this, make it pop,
Right.
make the logo bigger, do it. But now like, data is key.
If you enjoyed this clip, here is another clip that you guys will enjoy from the very same segment, or watch the full episode over here. With that said, don't forget to subscribe. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.